So, since the movie's coming out, I'm still not done with the Fantastic Four content. But for this video, I want to do something a little bit different. So, we all know the Fantastic Four really just means 4 members. But I do want to say there has been a lot of members with this team. And I kind of want to just go through like as much as I can tell. So in The Amazing Spider-Man issue #1, which is one of the most popular comic covers in comic book history, you actually had Spider-Man trying out for the team. It didn't work because he realized, I'm not getting paid. So, well, I guess I got to get out of here. He didn't join the team this issue. Sometime down the line, you had the new Fantastic Four, which the F4 were presumed unalive at the time. So you had Spider-Man, Hulk, Ghost Rider, and Wolverine fill in the spot just for a little while. Because the team came back later, they're like, well, I guess that's it for today. It wasn't until the Future Foundation team came around that's when Spider-Man pretty much joined the team, or that's basically what they were calling themselves at the time. Since they didn't really have the Human Torch, they just went that route. And I'll explain the Future Foundation later. But this is when you get the iconic Future Foundation suit for Spider-Man that appeared in a lot of medias recently in Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, which I ain't gonna lie, I was actually surprised when I saw that. Now, long story short, the Future Foundation was more like Reed Richards like, well, I guess I can bring scientists together, but children, as they are basically the future of our world. So let's actually have them try to create things to make a better tomorrow type stuff. Now, there's a lot of other members, so I can't really focus on them right now, but hopefully another day. Black Panther and Storm actually replaced Reed Richards and Susan Storm on the team, as because of the events of the Civil War, their marriage was kind of iffy since they're on opposite sides, so they had this as a solution. Now, this team didn't last that long, but it was interesting because they actually did deal with characters from the Marvel Zombie universe. Now, when the original members were taking a time travel trip, they each were responsible for picking a member to take their place. Susan Storm picked Medusa, The Thing picked She-Hulk, Reed Richards picked Ant-Man, the Scott Lang version. Then you had Johnny Storm, who picked Darla Deering as a last-minute thing because he completely spaced out on it. But the person he was with at the time, quotations with at the time, was like, hey, you want to join the team type thing. And she had a suit similar to the Thing that gave her similar abilities as him. It was a very short-lived team, but artwork is really great. She had members that would just stand there from time to time. Now, when Ben Grimm lost his power, She-Hulk stood in for a while. For a short period of time, Luke Cage was a member of the team standing in for the Thing. Now, I can't remember if the Human Torch was just upset or he was in his feelings, but while he was gone, Iceman was part of the team for a while. Crystal was a member of the team for a time, standing in for Susan Storm because she was pregnant with Franklin Richards at the time. Medusa also stood in during that time, but it was like before the whole, trip thing. So yeah, it wasn't always the main 4 that was a team. But anyway, that's all the time I got for you. Thanks for watching.